Hello and welcome back to another video here on Blocks Everlasting. There are some new superhero games coming out this year on Roblox, and with the new Spider-Man No Way Home released a month ago, we have some amazing Spider-Man games to keep you entertained. In this video, we look at some cool new Spider-Man games that you need to play now. Stay tuned. But before we start, why not consider subscribing to the channel? We bring you amazing content like this, and subscribing makes sure you never miss out on our content. Also, turn on the bell for notifications. With that said, let's jump right into the video. Swingin' Spider-Man. This game showcases a nice Spider-Man web swinging system. If you're into web swinging from one building to another, this game is for you to check out. The main focus of the game is the web swinging mechanics. Press E or Q to cast web onto buildings. The web and swinging mechanics actually work pretty well. As the web attaches to the building, you can climb and run on walls, just as the real Spider-Man. The game really makes you feel like you're playing a Spider-Man game. If you've played a web-swinging game on a platform other than Roblox, you'll know this game is similar to those games. The buildings in the game are really tall, and you can highlight and test the web-swinging mechanic of this game. Spider-Man Simulator. Spider-Man Simulator is a great fighting game that lets you explore your superpower. Fight criminals and thugs who have escaped and terrorizing Roblox City. You are free to choose your favorite Spider-Man skin, such as OG Spider-Man, Miles Morales, the Rain Suit, Far From Home, and many more. Some suits need money to purchase though. The gameplay is cool and you can double jump and the character moves somewhat really fast. There are several items like Spider-Man webs, spider bots that can search and damage enemies. What's more, there's even a Captain America shield. There are many hostile NPCs that you can fight and criminals, including Thanos himself. The aim is to defeat as many hostile NPC characters as possible. The buildings in the game are simple in design, the map's pretty small, but the game is pretty easy to grasp and play, and we are sure that you'll enjoy playing the game. Typical web swinging game. Typical web swinging game is a great Spider-Man Venom game to play this month. In the game, you'll be playing the role of Spider-Man. Your objective here is to go swinging between the buildings without hitting the ground. Here, you can also transform between the original Spider-Man and Venom. The game also allows you to compete against other characters that are similar to you. Make sure you don't get killed, or else it's going to be a grueling procedure to start all over again. The game has certain limitations like poor visuals and lags from time to time, but it is still pretty enjoyable. Go try it out and have fun with your favorite cinematic universe characters. Spider-Man Life. Spider-Man Life is basically a web-swinging simulator game. In this game, you're either going to be shooting webs everywhere or none at all, and of course you'll be swinging your web. This game has literally no objectives whatsoever, but you are free to explore the small city. The gameplay itself is very simple and does not require complex explanations if you have a working brain. This game also morphs and has suits that you can use to transform into various versions of Spider-Man. This is a pretty neat Spider-Man game and recommend if you love Spider-Man. Free VIP Spider-Man Simulator. Up next, we have yet another Spider-Man Simulator game. Can you become the next Spider-Man? You can find out by playing this game. In this game, you get chased around by an evil Spider-Man and Venom. Right, it's weird to see an evil Spider-Man. Anyway, the goal is to survive as long as you can. There are multiple morphs in the game to help you customize your character. Somehow, even the imposter and crewmate from Among Us is here. Also, there are some impressive items that help you survive like the speed coil, flying gun, a cloud, rainbow carpet, etc. As you can guess, some of the weapons here are pretty weird. The map is pretty simple and small with only a few structures present, so there's nothing much to do. But hey, you might as well enjoy this game, so check it out. Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming is a new free roam roleplay game. It is a pretty decent game where we found out you can interact, hang out, and fight hostile NPCs. It is a pretty simple game to play, to be honest. There are various morphs available which will transform you into other versions of Spider-Man. Of course, how can we forget about the abilities in the game? They are pretty good, and as for the map, it is quite decent for a roleplay game. These were the 5 best Spider-Man games that were recently released, and you should be checking them out now. Do you have any other Spider-Man games that you think are worth playing? Do let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.